Hi everyone, in this lecture we are going to write a simple program regarding closures, but before we actually start writing the program, let me give you the demo of the program. So let's run it, and here we go, we got -1. So basically this program will take two inputs from the user in form of arguments. The first input will define the number which we want to subtract. Like in this case, we are going to subtract 3 from every next number which user will enter. And here we are passing 4. So our program is going to subtract 3 from 4, and that's why we got here 1. So if I copy this print statement, if I paste it beneath it, and this time instead of passing here 4, if I pass here 6, now you will see that we will get -3 and we got it. So this is the demo, and now it's time to write it. So first of all, we need to define our main function or the outer function. So just write here def, and its name will be number underscore 2 underscore subtract. So first of all, user need to enter that number which he wants to subtract from rest of the numbers. So this function is going to subtract number 1. And then inside this function we need to define our closure function. So this time, instead of calling it inner function, I'm going to call it a closure function, because I'm going to return this inner function from this outer function. So let's write here def, and I'll say subtract. So this will subtract our number 1 from whatever user will pass right here. So this function is going to accept an argument, so I need to define here a parameter, and the name of the parameter will be num2. Now I just need to subtract this number 1 from this number 2. So just write here num1 minus num2, and I'm going to return the result. So just write here return, and our logic has completed right here, and I just need to return this subtract function. So just write here return and then subtract. Okay, first of all, user will enter a number, and then he need to pass an argument to the reference of this number, which will represent our this inner function, and then our interpreter will perform this operation and will simply return the result. So let's call this number to subtract function. So just write your number to subtract, and let's suppose I want to subtract 10 from all the numbers which user will pass to the reference of this number to subtract function. So I just need to define a reference, and now I'll say subtract underscore 10. This function is going to accept a number, so I just need to write here a number, and which is going to be 3. This is going to subtract 10 from 3, and obviously in the answer we will get 7. So I'll save the answer in this answer variable, and down below I'll print this answer, and let's run it, and we got 7. So if you remember 2 or 3 lecture before, I have told you that closures are also called functions factory, and the reason why they are called functions factory is that you can create as many functions as you want with the help of this closure. So for example, I have created here a function that is going to subtract 3 from 10, and let's create here another function that will subtract 4 from 10. So just write here sub underscore 10, and just write here 4, and instead of explicitly saving the answer in a variable, I'll print it directly. So just write here print, and just put here these parentheses, and let's remove this print function. Let's remove this answer variable, and I'll do the same process for this subtract underscore 10 function as well. I'll directly write it. Okay, and now let's run it. First of all, we got 7, and then we got 6. So let me write this thing one more time. Just paste it right here, and instead of 4, let's write here maybe 77, and obviously this time we will get a negative value, and we got negative 67. And now let's create here another reference to this number to subtract function that is going to subtract 100 from the numbers. So just write here number underscore 100 is equals to number to subtract, and this time it's going to be 100. Okay, I'll write a fourth one, and I'll say number underscore 100, and I will subtract maybe 99 from 100. So let's run it, and we got 1, and just write here something like 1000. Obviously we will get 900, and we got negative 900. So I hope that you have understood this concept of how closures work as factory function, and in the next lecture we are going to add some more feature to this number to subtract function, and I'll see you there. Bye bye.